Hey guys, Ellen Woodbridge here, independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Australia. I apologise for being a bit late. I was doing some school P&C stuff with the girlfriend. We were just proofing minutes over the phone and we got carried away and I went, oh, I've got to go live. So I am here today because I had my Free as a Bird and Bird Ballad class on the weekend. Hey Christy, thanks for joining. And we used the Sailing Home stamp set. So even though it was a bird ballad class, I changed it up and used the Sailing Home. I'll try and get hey Kathleen, hey Pamela, the bird ballad paper with the Sailing Home. Oh, upside down, Miss Jane. With it. Hey Kathleen, hey Jeannie, hey Cheryl. So yes, we used this. So I'm doing a bit of a more masculine style card, but this paper is pretty cool. So this actually, the birds out of this come directly from the So Shelley paper pumpkin that came out, I want to say in April. I want to say that was the April one, and that's the one we got worldwide. So when we made this in class on Sunday, we stamped our envelopes with that stamp. So the girls thought it was really cool. Good. No, it is now afternoon, Kathy. It is 12:12. So the back side of this is actually really pretty floral. But hello Miss J, hey Linda, but we did use the seagulls for the card, and I will now show you the card that we made. And of course there is a sneak peek of vellum on there. So on the card I made today, I don't have any of these ship's wheel trinkets left, so I'm going to play it by ear. Hey Deb, thanks for joining. That's okay, that's okay. As I said, I did plan to go live at 12, but I was doing some stuff for P&C. It is late evening, Deborah, and I do appreciate that you guys are joining me. I'm going to grab up my second screen and flick you around because I've done a lot this morning. Oh, and I'm not sure I'm muted either. There we go, I am muted. Now let's see if I have forgotten anyone to say hello to. Hey Jeannie and Pamela. Hello guys, and thank you for joining. I will be giving away 2 of these cards, maybe even 3, I don't know. I'll see how many, or no, I might give away, I think I'll only give away 1 because I do need some masculine cards for my stash. It is a cute card. Hey Jessica, what I will do, I will flick myself around and tell you what's happened today so far. So my husband and I went out shopping this morning. So I went to Mecca, which is a makeup shop, and bought some cream for my face because my beautician was actually raving about one she bought and said it'd be great for you. So I bought some. Oh, hello. Can we please focus? There we go. Got some focus happening. I should have put all the things out here and then we'd have focus. It is called Gin Zing. I haven't tried it yet. I only bought it this morning. So it comes in 2. You've got a gel and a non-gel. I'll tell you how it goes, Miss J, because my skin's been really dry over winter. So yay, you're still awake, Jill. I am going to get rid of these nasty shadows and come straight back. Okay, so nasty shadows are gone and I can jump into this card. Now, I was really smart for my class and I made up what I'm going to do. And I made up a jig for my Stamparatus, but I didn't think very straight thinking that I was going to share it with you guys in a Facebook Live. So I have undone my jig, but I'm going to show you how I reline it back up. So I'm just going, I've got my naked Stamparatus here because I don't have any of my plates on, but I'm going to take off my deluxe mat. So when you get your Stamparatus, you get a plain mat that's black like this, and unfortunately if you get any ink on it and you're doing multiple projects, the ink sort of seeps in. So we've got this beautiful deluxe mat that has a plastic top, so when you're using your photopolymer stamps, which we're not today, you've got the grid both sides, which is fantastic. But I'm not using that today, and I will need one of I'm going to do this way. We're using one of our plates, and I'm just thinking which way I did this. I'm actually going to swap it around because this will just be a touch easier. So I have my jigs. So what I originally did was stamp them and cut them out. And I need to grab a package with some of the images in here. Hello. Hello, Julie. Thank you for joining. Yay! I love hearing that I'm on your guys' TVs. It makes me a bit excited, actually, because I do that with people as well, and it's quite exciting. And I've got, so I'm going to make 2 of these cards today. Oh my dear word! Hold on. This is not working at all. So for classes, I do put everything into envelopes, so then all the class things are corralled. Hello, Miss Lisa. Thank you for joining. Okay, so what? No, I don't. I'm going to start. See, look how kerfuffled I am. My head is full of PNC stuff. So I'm going to line this up as best I can. So it's not going to be as perfect as what it was, but what I do is I just set the stamp in the cutout, okay? And try and not get your finger too stuck to it. Then I pick it up, and then all I have to do is, and the card's running away on me, is pop in our die cut. And the ink that I used would have been Pool Party. Yeah. Right, so we've got that opened. And yes, I must make a sound when I open my ink pad, apparently. Mass production made easy. Indeed, Miss J. You saw my amazing mass production at your house. Now we're a bit off to one side, but I'm calling that okay because it's handmade, not Hallmark. And we got the whole image on the cutout. So it just could have been an error in my, just pull this down a bit so you can see what I'm doing up here. It may have just been an error in my die cutting, and that can happen as well. Perfect. Okay, so that's my lighthouses done. And for my sailing boat, I am going to, I think I'm going to go to this side, which means I need to move. Actually, I don't need that ink pad. So I will close it up. Hello, Miss Alana. I did, when I was with Jamie a week ago, actually, last Tuesday, I set up a similar jig. Now, I wonder if I can put my hand on one of these cards. I will quickly show you. I powered through and stamped 46 of these sentiments and was going bam, bam, bam. But there you go, sneak peek of the holiday catalogue card that my customers got with their catalogues, which have pretty much been sent out. But yeah, and they went, have you finished stamping already? And I went, yeah, I'm done. So it was pretty exciting. I assembled and stamped 46 cards in a day because I had everything pretty much pre-cut. So I've done the same thing with the sailboat. I have just popped it in there, and we're going to hope and pray, because with this die cut, and I will show you the dies in a sec, we've got this little open area where the sail is. Now I just used Memento ink to ink this up. Now I'm doing this left-handed because I'm not changing hands. That is all nicely inked up, and we hope and pray again that we are quite roughly, oh, that lining up once again is quite nice. As you can see, not perfect, but we're all about the handmade here. Oh, hello, Miss Mizzo Kitty Cat. Was that the kitty cat that was... No, I didn't see a kitty cat when I was down there. They were staying away. It was only Miss Barking Lola Puppy. Okay, and our last boat. And you can see how well that works. Now, if I didn't get that stamping properly, because we've got the die cut in here, actually, I did miss some bits. So I'll pop that back down, pop a bit more pressure there, and all that detail came out beautifully the second time on that boat. So by having it in the Stamparatus and in the jig that I made up, enables me to have a second, third, fourth go at all the stamping. I'm finished with my Stamparatus now, so it will go off to the side here, and I will show you the, oh my dear word, the Sailing Home die cuts. So no, because I've got some other die cuts here that I used on other cards. So this is the smooth sailing die cuts. So you can purchase the stamp set and the dies together, or you can purchase them separately. It's up to you. But if you purchase them together, you do save 10%. So I have already cut out the vellum seaweed pieces, so I've already pre-done that. And you've got the ship's wheel and the rope, and these two labels that also give a bit of an embossing detail. So it's a great set. Okay, I am going to grab our compass, which also, while I leave it here for a second, while I grab my block, has beautiful detail. The girls on Sunday couldn't believe how well it's stamped, especially since we were just stamping it onto scrap paper. We weren't doing anything special. We didn't use any special ink, and they just went, oh my God, Ellen, that's amazing. Sorry, I'm working out of my cart beside me because I haven't unpacked since Sunday yet. So just a couple of times. Don't need to do anything too special to ink it up. Just leave it there for a few seconds and you can see the beautiful result. Now I am assuming my second stamping, which is always the case, I will get a better result, but the first one is great in my mind. Well, actually they're both pretty good. Both pretty good. So this perfectly fits with our 1.5 inch circle punch. So I'm going to punch these out. So if you guys do want one of the cards that I am making today, please leave a comment and say hi, because I don't like crafting by myself. I can craft by myself, but you know, it's always preferred to do it with friends. Hey Delinda, so I'm finished with that. Okay, I have done all my cutting. I'm rather impressed with myself. All my stamping, all my die cutting. So now I'm going to, I think I may even put this piece on, and I should have another one somewhere. Piece of this actually. Where is it? Since I'm making 2 cards. And I need 2 black card bases. And for those of you that know me very well, I don't use black card bases or black very often at all. I know, it's like purple is a Voldemort in the scrapbooking world. Black is a Voldemort in my craft room. I just don't think to use it because I love colour so much. As you can see, I went even more purple with my nails this week. Ooh, my bone folders over here. Hey Jenny, thank you for sharing. Okay. And on to, while I'm doing this boring bit, I also bought a new letterbox to go with my new garden. And I bought my husband a novelty mug from Typo. I don't know if you guys have Typo in the US, but I bought that from Typo for his Father's Day gift from the boys. Just something a bit silly. Yes, purple is my favorite color too, Christy. Jamie, you are going to laugh really hard because we had avalanching Tombow glues on Sunday. All of them were avalanching and we couldn't work out why. It was hilarious, and I'm just thinking, oh my God, I'm so glad Jamie isn't here to go, this is why I don't like Tombow, it's all a sticky mess. I was channeling your voice in my brain. So I've decided that my class Tombows can get lied down until, because they only get used for classes, they can lie down until I'm setting up for class, and then I can set them up and they can be ready to rock and roll. I was waiting for that comment, Jamie. I knew it was coming. I knew. Okay. So I'm just popping these down. These cards are really simple using the pattern paper, just a few of the die cuts. A lot of the girls at class said they would give these to their friends that have a boat, like not necessarily a masculine card, but I did want to show how to use one of the more obscure papers in the Bird Ballad paper set, not for a feminine card. Okay, so I know here in my basket of goodies, they've run away on me apparently. I know I had them here. Aha, they're coming out. Right, I previously prepared, so what we did in class, sorry, I'll put all my bits and bobs back. What we did in class, we placed all of the vellum pieces onto the roll of glue dots, so then when we were ready, it was an activity to keep the class going, so then when we were ready, all we had to do was pop off our bits just like a sticker and pop them on the back of our lighthouses, just like that. And I will grab the other one, pop the rubbish in the bin, which flew away. Exactly, Jamie. Hey, Anne, thanks for joining. I know. And we had this conversation on last Tuesday, Donna, that a mutual friend of ours, Renee, she's hard at work, which is why she can't be on here for my lives, which I totally understand. She grabbed out, and she lives in Northern Australia, and she grabbed out a number of her cards, and they'd actually come apart. The glue had turned, how do I describe it? It turned into repositionable glue, and she just had to stick them down. I know, Karen, it's very annoying. If you're not seeing the comments, I suggest you watch my videos on a computer, because I can see the comments fine on my laptop here. Facebook, in its infinite wisdom, has broken the comments for the past week. They have also broken other things, but for me, they have broken the comments on devices, and for me, they broke the sharing capability on devices, which I was most annoyed by. Okay, so while I'm here, crack open my glue dots. So hopefully, even if you watch the replay on the computer, you can see them. Okay, one glue dot here, and I did cut some extras in case people wanted to layer, because I think I added about 4 pieces of seaweed to my first card, and then I decided it was a bit too much, so I pared it back a little. Okay, so pop this on the back here, pop this one on this side here. Great, they don't have to be even, they just have to be on. Add some dimensionals. I will say hi to Anne, who has just said to me she is deaf, so hopefully she realizes I'm saying hello to her. Hey, Shelley. That bugs me, all the dirty jokes that are shared, and we aren't supposed to help you guys. The iPad's working for you, Cheryl. That's good to know. Oh, hey, Sylvia. You haven't come in too late. I've been pretty quick up until here. Oh, thanks, Anne, for saying hi back. Okay, so we've got this, we've got this. Have I lost? Yes, one of my compasses is on the floor. So what I want to do here, and I'm not paying any attention to north, but what I want to do is just put a dimensional on one side, and then I will grab some Tombow for the other side. Okay, rightio, rightio. I think I might try. No, that's not gonna work. But this bit's gonna hang off the back of the card. Oh no, I've got new nails. When I get, oh no, it's working well. They're peeling up well today. Scroll up a bit to tell Karen how to see comments. Turn her phone portrait, leave the video, come back, and you should be able to. Okay, thank you for that advice, Cheryl. I did not know that cheat. Oh, helps if I put it on straight or roughly straight. Okay, that's that down. I will do one card at a time. The glue came out and went back in, not helpful. So I'm putting, thank God something is going to stick there, but anyway. I'm happy to help, Karen. Very happy to help. So the reason I only put one dimensional over here is because this part is already raised. So then that sits nicely on there. This is one of my other ones. Chris made me 2 special ones, and when I was at my craft day with Jamie and a couple of her friend that I didn't know that I now do know, and another friend of ours, one of them said, I love that glue holder. So my orange one has gone to live with her, and I am using my other special metallic one for Chris because he was very generous and made me some special metallic ones. Okay, yes, cool card. Right, making sure I am not missing comments while I'm doing the boring sticking and gluing. Okay, just a tiny dot. And this one's going to be totally upside down, but that's fine. That's fine. It is what it is. Now, for this one, I do have my Tombow here somewhere. And I also have pink and purple ones in my glue holders as well. But I know the metallic filament costs more. So Chris gave me a thank you for sending you guys his way, which was lovely. Now I'm going to have to find something for in here because, as I said, I've run out of these trinkets. I'm having a look at all my stuff here and seeing what I have possibly in the right colours, and I don't happen to have any black, anything. I have blue, I have green, I have metallic. Or, and I have pink. Ooh. Could I use some of my black retired faceted dots? I've got the black retired faceted dots, or I do have anchors left. Right, or I could pop this anchor on like a black circle. So the anchor gets a little lost, but if I popped it on a black, like a 1-inch black circle, I'll see if that works. Or even maybe a 1/2 inch. Hold on, bear with. Let me grab my black cardstock scraps and see what we can manage here. Can you tell how long I've had that black scrap for, girls? Those of you that have been around long enough will know exactly how old that black scrap is. And that shows you how often I use black. Okay. What do we think of the black circle? Because I think the 1/2 inch is going to be way too small. So I need to know what you guys think. Half an inch is way too small. Yes, I do like Night of Navy as well. Yeah. Someone's at my front door. Wonder if it's the famous Bob. I just dropped that piece of black cardstock that I'm not going to fish off the floor. Yep. I was correct. It was the famous Bob. Thank you, Bob. But no Stampin' Up! Deliveries today. It was something for my son. Oh, hey, Mimi. Hey, Kathy. I don't know. I don't know. I need to know with or without. Thank you, Mr. Woodbridge. I'm thinking maybe without. I think it just overtakes the black. Okay, right. Done. Sold. Yeah, thank you so much for working with the girls there, Cheryl. I think I'm trying to melt my bin here with my heater next to me because my room's cold. It's a very pleasant day outside if you're not in the wind, but the wind is rather brisk. Oh, yay, Kathy. That's exciting. No, I put in a customer order from my class, but I haven't received shipping notification yet. I only popped that in last night, so I didn't expect that to come today. So what I'm doing is I'm folding the glue dot in half, so then I wonder if my thighs actually caught that trinket. Okay, I did. I caught it before it hit the ground. Right. Right. And the glue is still on there, which is not helpful. So you can see how easy these, it still didn't stick. This glue dot is being very, very stubborn. But I think I like him. Gotcha. So that is the card done. The only thing I do need to add is, let me see if I can find them, are 2 card bases for the inside. And what I can do, let's see if this works. Ooh, nice. I have not re-inked this at all. I've just used the residual ink off the stamp and just dressed up the inside just a little. Now, Cheryl, have you had to do that fix for every video, or do you do it once and that fixes it? I'll ask the question for you while I just pop in these card inserts. Yay! I like getting hearts because especially I know a lot of you are crafting or doing housework while you're watching me. It's still nice to get all those little action. So now you can write on the inside of the card. Yes to which bit, Cheryl? Sorry. Unless you leave iPad in portrait. Okay. Rightio. Okay. That is the insides of the cards, the front of the cards, and now I just need to add my name stickers to the back. Okay, so just so none of you miss out, we do have our extra promotion at the moment, and I did show you a little earlier a sneak peek, and I have shown you my haul video of all the Christmas products. So if you would like to receive those Christmas products first, at the moment there is an amazing joining special, which is just, you get extra. So the first bit of extra is you still join for the normal amount, and then you receive extra in your starter kit. And then next month in September you will receive a voucher to spend with an order, which is fantastic. So if you did want to sign up to be a demonstrator, or just to be a demonstrator and get a discount on your products, now would be the month to do it, because you get extra in your kit, and you can choose anything. So in your kit you can get holiday catalogue products. So yes, thank you guys so much for joining me today. If you want any more information about anything, just ask. I will post this card tomorrow on my blog with some close-up photos. And yeah, I hope to be back later this week. I don't know if it'll be once or twice, but I hope to be back later in the week, and I will share some more bird ballad cards. I know a lot of you also want to see the Lots of Happy card kit, but I want to get rid of these cards first. I think I only have 2 cards maybe to show you. I might show you my colouring card as well, but it's a card I've already blogged. So yeah, log in the card. That's okay, my pleasure. Thank you guys so much for joining me and having a chat. Thank you, Cheryl, for fixing everyone's comments. That's great that there is a workaround. My pleasure. My absolute pleasure. I will go and finish off the minutes for the meeting, which is why I was a little late earlier. Finish those off and email them to the relevant parties, and then I can have 2 big ticks off my list for today. I like ticking things off my list. So have a lovely couple of days, and I will see you in a few days. Thanks guys. Bye.